Faith as a Mystery, Holy Family, Year C. Today we celebrate the Holy Family of Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. The readings, consequently, directly relate to family life, including the Gospel passage which describes Joseph and Mary searching for their child Jesus and finally finding him in the Jerusalem temple. According to Luke, every year Joseph, Mary, and Jesus would go to Jerusalem for the feast of Passover. They did so because of the 7 feast days that the Pentateuch requires the Jewish people to observe. 3 require all the Israelite men to worship God communally. At the time of Jesus, this was fulfilled by making a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. Joseph reverently followed this law by traveling to the Jerusalem temple to worship, along with Mary and Joseph. In Jerusalem, the Holy Family celebrated the Passover as a family. After the celebration, Joseph and Mary left Jerusalem to travel north to their town of Nazareth in the region of Galilee. After traveling for a day, Joseph and Mary became worried since Jesus was not with them. We might wonder, why did Joseph and Mary leave their child behind in Jerusalem? Why did they not first check to see if Jesus was with them before traveling for an entire day northward in a caravan of people? Brant Petrie explains that family life in these ancient times included large extended families of many cousins, aunts, and uncles. Likely, Joseph and Mary assumed that Jesus was with his cousins, often referred to in Scripture as brothers. When Joseph and Mary found out that Jesus was not with his cousins, they likely were gripped by fear. This fear could have been caused, speculates Petrie, by Mary and Joseph worrying that Jesus had fallen victim to the common predatory practice of kidnapping young children and then selling them into slavery. Hurrying back to Jerusalem, Joseph and Mary found Jesus in the Jerusalem temple. There, their 12-year-old son Jesus was sitting among teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. After getting over the initial surprise and perhaps shock at seeing their son peacefully sitting among respected teachers, they may have been even more surprised by the explanation that Jesus gave. Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house? According to Scripture, neither Joseph nor Mary understood this explanation. In addition, Scripture tells us that Mary responded to her 12-year-old son's response by not insisting that she understand it with clarity, but rather in faith pondered over his response with the hope that in time her son's mysterious answer would slowly be more and more understood. Mary was patient because of her great faith. So often in our journey of faith, we encounter mysteries like the one Mary experienced. We don't understand it. When this occurs, may we respond in kind by not impatiently insisting that we understand the difficulty with clarity right away, but rather patiently allow God to reveal his hidden mysterious ways over time, with the faith that although God's ways are not man's ways, God's ways are supremely reasonable, supremely loving, in a way that far surpasses and fulfills human reason, human love. God bless.